Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Lucifer. We're at season 6 episode 9. It's the penultimate episode, the one before the finale. That makes me sad a lot. This one's titled Goodbye Lucifer. Could be Rory who says that, going back to her timeline. I don't know, but Amenadiel knows why the world is ending, so without waiting any longer, let's just jump back into it and see what's going on.
It's time.
Death row?
Did my family show up?
Your parents. And an uncle, I think.
What about Mr. Miyagi, my cat?
No.
Mr. Miyagi? That's so cute.
We don't allow pets.
Oh.
Mr. Miyagi! Oh, come to Papa. Come on!
Our siblings are answering prayers and they're making a mess of it. That's what's causing the end of the world.
Well, how do prayers explain Ella's frog?
A young girl prayed for one, but let's make a deal, didn't realize that humans get them at pet
I
stores.
should wait Chloe tell her the world isn't actually ending.
No, Lucy.
It is.
You heard Ella. Now, if this continues to happen, it's gonna have a catastrophic domino effect.
Let's tell our siblings to stop.
I tried. They don't take orders from me. I believe their exact words were, "You're not the god of us."
Well, points for snark, but after a night of sort of roundabout therapy, I've realized that being God, it's just not my calling.
I should have seen this coming.
No matter deal, please, relax.
We need to fix this immediately. We don't know what's gonna happen next.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Vincent LeMec, after what May said, it felt like you were the key to my guilt.
Hey, check.
But that doesn't make any sense. You're in here.
Yeah.
Life in prison, unable to hurt anyone ever again. Why isn't my guilt gone?
Time to hit the yard, French fry.
Guards, come back! Stop! Please, somebody hear me! Where's a goddamn celestial when you need one?
Oh, crap.
Oh, good morning.
Why are you so happy?
Well, I'm not going to be God, and the world's not ending.
Today's the day.
That it's
What
supposed
day?
to happen?
August 4th. The day that Rory says you disappear. We don't know how you disappear, right? We don't. But we do know where.
Right.
Let's just
Time for
not
Swanson.
go there.
So just don't go there today. There's no reason to panic because today's not your last day. In fact, why don't we make plans for tomorrow? How about a beach day?
That sounds lovely.
So I will see you in a few hours. And then tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that.
Wonderful, I'll be here.
Okay,
Not worrying about the future.
great.
Gonna lock himself up.
Oh, hello. Well, I know you said that today is the day that I disappear, but your mum and I have decided not to panic, so I'm building a panic room.
Oh.
You may.
I mean, the fact that I'm still here means that I still time traveled, which means I'm still mad at you in the future, which means you still disappear. It's a time loop. Inevitable and unbreakable.
Is
When you
it?
say time loop, maybe you could join me. Yeah. Remind your old man how to have fun, just in case I've forgotten.
That's what she wanted all this time.
We'll take one of everything. ready for the best TV show you have ever seen?
Bones?
Bones.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The spin-off from My Time kicks your Bones' ass.
Impossible. But tell me everything.
More Bones is the perfect combination of procedure and banter. It's about Booth and Bones' cyborg daughter, pop partner, Agent Mandro, who's like this android, doesn't even have...
Oh, stop! Stop it. They have like the perfect day. He wants more of this.
What's all this?
Nothing.
I've commissioned my very own panic room in case I need to lock myself in.
Lucifer, why don't you trust yourself enough to make the choice not to abandon us?
Rory got into
don't
his
know,
head
it's
a little bit.
Quite real.
But I get what she's saying.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Until I saw this. I'm pregnant.
Damn right you are. So weird because the baby is
really happening?
literally in the room and in the
She's
womb.
inside you right now.
I used to think he chose to leave us too, but maybe it's not up to him. Or whatever it is, whatever takes him away from us, it must be
Too
something...
powerful for me to stop.
Why are you entertaining any of this? How can you choose to stay if you don't even believe that you have a choice? Fate automatically wins. Let me know when you choose us.
Fate's a bitch.
Do you believe in free will or fate?
Well, I definitely believe we make our own decisions. Therapy kinda relies on it.
So, team free will. I don't want to believe Rory, but when we first met, I dismissed my daughter, and trying not to do that again.
I'm sure she appreciates that. Lucifer, none of us know exactly how it's going to end. That's what makes the present so important.
Doctor, you do know how much I value you, right? I meant as a person, Linda. I hope you know that you truly are one of the most wonderful friends that a devil could ever have.
I do now, Lucifer.
I can't think of another angel that I would trust with making the world a better place for our children.
Yeah, I decided against it months ago when I realized I wanted to stay here on Earth, living amongst humanity with my child.
That's what
Well-
Lucifer wants.
Who says God has to rule from heaven?
Well, that's how my father did it. Maybe there's a better way.
Oh.
If I did this, what would you say to being God's point person here in the LAPD?
I would say it would be my great honor and privilege.
I have to think this through.
How you doing, Ella?
I wouldn't want his judgy eyes looking at me all day either. You deserve an apology. I never, ever meant to make you feel excluded. And I should have told you about Azrael.
It's okay. Last night, I didn't tell Carol about any of this stuff myself. And I recently learned from someone that you don't have to know everything to have trust. Not when you know each other's hearts.
Truly sorry, and I just wanted you to know that, just in case I never get another chance to tell you.
Am I dying?
No. I mean, eventually, sure. Since I disappeared from your life before without warning, I don't want to do that again.
When he went to Florida for their family business.
Well, is there
Accept this gift from me.
I'll try. A pencil? It's like I always say, you can't beat a good old
It's a
number 2, right?
Special one.
Look at it again.
It was like one of their
Miss
first.
Lopez STEM Initiative.
I've opened up a foundation in your name. Its mission to encourage young women to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. You're an inspiration, Miss Lopez. And if there were more people like you, then the world would be a far better place.
Ah. Dye your hair.
hair dye. Now you're not even gonna match your stupid mugshot. That's great. That's just great.
If you have any information on the whereabouts of this fugitive,
just call the cops. Before.
Poor Josh.
Call the cops.
Shit.
Oh, dude, what the? I'm inside his body. I can feel this in my hand. I can pull the trigger.
No, please.
But I won't, bro. I won't. No. Because I'm a good guy in a bad guy's body.
Oh no, but
Right?
you're.
Yeah. No. Here you go.
Oh, no.
What the heck, bro? I just saved your life.
Oh, but now he's. That's the last body he's not used to have to open
man.
things.
Have I missed that?
It's the last body you would want him to friggin' possess. I was gonna say he could stick around possessing someone. Not a criminal. Hopefully.
You're glowing. Why are you glowing?
I'm
I think
God.
I've figured out how to fix things. I'm no longer talking about you being God.
Well, then who? You? Are you sure, brother? Because if you don't want to do this...
Lucifer. Being God is what I truly desire.
Then I can't think of a better angel for the job. Congratulations, Amenadiel. Or should I say, Amenagod.
Well, it's not official yet. I'll fly up later on tonight after I put Charlie to sleep. You'll find your calling too. I have faith in you.
You know, I never told you this, brother.
The clock in the background.
Of all our siblings, I am glad it's you I spent all this time on Earth with. Because you are my favorite brother. And I will miss you.
Miss me. I'll be back later this week for Charlie's preschool interviews. Then, setting up shop. Down here.
Can he feel that he's...
You can't get rid of me that easily, brother.
Can he feel fate?
But you know who will be going away for a while.
Right. Nice sign.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
It's a hug.
Yeah, I know what a hug is, but since when do we do that?
Since now.
Well, no time like the present.
Hug him.
You're acting weird. What's going on?
You've come so far.
What does that mean?
It means that you have been beholden to me and my needs for far too long, and I'm sorry that I've always made it about me, okay?
Lucifer, this life, this family I found, I wouldn't have any of it if it weren't for you. Consider us even.
After everything you've done for me, we'll never be even. You are my best friend, Mace.
Oh.
And I just wish I'd always treated you that way before.
Before what?
Before now. Well, I don't want to keep you.
Yeah.
Hug.
No matter what, you will always have a piece of me. Goodbye, Lucifer.
Where is he? Is he close to the street he's not supposed to go close to?
Lucifer.
Yeah.
How did you get here? No. Brace. Bro.
Did you just say bracelet, bros?
Yeah. It's me, Dan. I went to see Lamech.
So you're inside the man that murdered you?
Yeah.
Daniel!
Daniel!
Only you could do something so completely, absurdly ridiculous. Sorry that you were trapped in hell. And this whole ghost thing. And I sincerely wish I had been able to help you work through your guilt so that you could get to heaven, where a good man like you belongs. I have started to patch things up with Rory, my daughter from the future. Apparently, sometime today, I head over to 10th and Swanson, and I'm never seen again.
What is there? What is over there?
Wow. Just don't go to 10th and Swanson.
Yes, Daniel, thank you. That had occurred to me. As my own clock ticks away, I'm realizing it's less about what we do with our final hours and more about who we spend them with. Daniel, while you have this physical form, maybe you should think about who you want to spend your final hours with. I need you to know that if there is any choice to be had at all, I will always choose us. Chloe Jane Decker, would you consider spending the rest of the day with me and our daughter?
How can I say no to that? So where are we off to?
As far away from 10th and Swanson as we can bloody well get.
Our shirt.
Oops!
You're not supposed to drink.
Take care of her, will you?
We take care of each other.
Ma'am, you are pregnant.
I need you to know that I believe you. I believe that I was gone when you needed me the most. I was angry at my father, too, for a long time. But I was also angry at myself. I must have done something or been something to make myself unworthy of his love. I hope you never felt that way. I want you to know that whatever it is that makes me go, that it could never be your fault. I'm so sorry I left you. And I need you to know that I will do everything in my power to stay.
I believe you too.
Ironically, you look more like an angel than the two of us.
Oh, come on, you.
Yeah, I think I'll give you two some
Third wheeling.
No, Rory, we still have time.
Truth is, if you leave, I don't want to see it.
Will she disappear?
I want to remember you like this. This is perfect.
Oh my god.
Should I go after her?
It startled me.
We all have a choice.
Her wings are really, really cool.
Hey, that's mine.
Trixie?
Stranger danger.
Okay, no hugs.
You know mates?
Yeah, I'm a friend of hers. And your dad's.
She never saw his
Boy, did he
face.
talk about you all the time. You know, he also told me that you were the best kid a
Dad could ever ask for. Tell me how smart you are. How kind. I'm sorry he had to leave you.
Me too.
That was his guilt.
Before he could...
Before what?
Before he could be a good role model to you.
Oh.
The dad you deserved.
He was the best dad ever. The best person ever. I love my dad. I miss him every day. But he'll always be with me. So take back what you said.
Okay.
Do you see that? That light.
No. I should get back.
Mon Dieu.
Only 45 minutes till this day's history.
Okay, I know I wasn't so into the idea of the panic room earlier, but,
Right.
Yeah. Clock again. Oh. Totally normal-sized room.
Once the day is finally over.
you know, just in case.
Speaking of just in case. Chloe.
Oh, no.
My love.
No.
There are so many things. No.
Right, Chloe?
I don't want
No.
to hear it.
Mm-mm. You shut your cake hole.
Lucifer, just be with me. What's that?
It's midnight.
Okay.
You did it, Lucifer. It worked.
Rory. Right, try not to gloat. I'm sure she'll be just as happy that she was wrong. Guess who's here?
What is it? What's wrong?
It wasn't Rory. That was Lamech. He's got her.
What?
He's holding her hostage. And he wants me to come and get her.
Where?
At the spot?
10th and Swanson.
Mm-hmm. How did he get her? She's a freaking angel. She could have beat his ass. The hell, Rory? Okay, if Lucifer gets taken or something happens and he disappears, that's on you, Rory. Because what the hell? You have weapons as wings. Mind you, he probably did it in a very, like, schemy kind of way, but I feel like even, you know, Rory, she's very, like, defensive and just, she doesn't seem like she's a people person, so why would she talk to a complete stranger? And then, I guess we would have to see how he did it. He better have had, like, the best plan in history, in the history of kidnapping. I want to know. Not that kidnapping is a good plan, but you know what I mean. Like if he just swooped in and took her, I'm disappointed because it could have. Let's say he says that he has Trixie, right? Because he already made contact with her, and he had Dan inside of him saying all these things that he knew. He knew Trixie's dad, so he could have used that to lure Trixie and then be like, hee, I have Trixie. I'm sure that Lucifer would still have showed up to that place for Trixie, but it's just even crazier that it's Rory and it's at the exact spot. And yeah, I guess it could still happen, right? It's just delayed, maybe because Dan got into his body. But why Rory? How would he know? Maybe again he can remember the conversations that happened while Dan was inside his body, and Dan did have a conversation with Lucifer about that. So that could explain it. We'll see. But then again, it had to be something. I don't know what his deal will be. I really hope he doesn't end up disappearing. That would really suck, especially for the end of this series. But I guess it would be like the ultimate sacrifice, right? And it would just complete his development. And the way Rory put it, you know, when she was talking about fate and this and that, she was saying, well, Chloe said, we can't do this without you. And Rory corrected her and said, we can, and we do. Like, we end up being fine. It's not like she says, oh, I had a terrible childhood. I wasn't loved. It's just all this time she thought that Lucifer abandoned them and that he never ever showed up after when they needed him most. But this idea is has been changed because he proved to her that he cares about her, he loves her, and he saw like the way they were together, and now she kind of accepted the fact that she believes him when he says that if this really happens, if we can't escape fate, I want you to know that like it's not your fault, and that I'm gonna do everything I can to stay. And I think it's all she needed to know, right? It's all she needed to see for herself that like, okay, if my dad could have helped it, he would never have left us because he loves us. Chloe not... Because Chloe knows, right? She says he has Rory. She knows that Lemec has Rory. So maybe growing up, she never told her what it happened because he did it for her. He did it for Rory. Like anything that's going to happen is going to be to save Rory's life. So it would have been to spare her feelings, right? Not having her blame herself, because that's the last thing you want, right? You don't want your kid to blame themselves. I'm starting to believe the whole fate thing, and it sucks because I was kind of agreeing with Chloe too. Like, these are two good points, and I kind of get the feeling that they will both come into play at the end, right? Because it's not one or the other. I feel like it'll be Lucifer using his free will to save Rory, while also kind of going into the whole fate thing, because it's what ends up happening, right? So it'll be kind of a combination of the two. That's the way I see it. I hope there's a loophole. We all do. I want Rory to grow up with him, but I'm like, this episode was absolutely amazing. We saw them having the best day ever and bonding. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. It's what she's been wanting since she got here. She wanted to see who her dad was, right? Get to know him, because she never got to before that. So just very happy that she realized all of this. Also, every single goodbye scene, just Lucifer letting the people he loves know that he loves them and he appreciates them and everything that they've all been through together. Oh my god. It just like, it's bittersweet, because it's like, oh yes, it's so sweet that he's saying all of this, but we knew why. And also it's like the show's coming to an end, so it feels like it, and I don't like it, But this episode, Dan finally going up to heaven, but would it have been better that he stayed in Lemec's body? I don't know. Maybe. Because Lemec is kind of being le bitch right now. So yeah. Amenadiel. I love his whole perspective on the God thing. I love it. And I think it was I guess anyone who watches the show for the first time, when it's first introduced that, oh, we need a new God, it's like, who? Well, obviously Amenadiel. Or like Lucifer put it, Amenagod. Because it just makes sense. It makes sense. But then who could blame him for not wanting it, first of all, because they also brought up something else this episode. They were like, who says that God has to rule from heaven? Why can't he do it here? And like, with the help of the siblings, it's like, of course, it does make sense. So I love that he figured this thing out, and I think it just makes sense. So I guess we will see next episode what happens. But this was freaking great. It was season 6, episode 9, Goodbye Lucifer, and it ended up being Maze saying goodbye Lucifer, and that also like broke my heart when he called her his best friend. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the last episode of Lucifer ever. I'm not ready. But yeah, so Thank you so much for watching.